I knew you were coming. I saw the sign. So nice to be here. You look like a great crowd. I have been on the road, and in my world, when you're on the road, you do a lot of driving. And I'm always amazed by some of the signs you run into on the highway. I'm driving along last week. I was this sign: stay awake. Thanks for the tip. I was going to take a little nap, then I saw that sign. No sleeping when you're driving around here. As opposed to other places where they don't care if you fall asleep behind the wheel. They thought they needed a sign to remind you. Okay, I'm awake. A little further this time. Watch out, low-flying planes. Now, what am I supposed to do about a low-flying plane? What am I going to do, duck? I don't think it's going to help. Think about it for a second. A car is not that high off the ground. If a plane is flying that low, it's not a low-flying plane, it's a crashing plane. I'm like, don't tell me, raise the sign. You're about to the car, pull out. Grab the throttle, you're on the turnpike. I don't think this is on your itinerary. I mean, why don't you check with the tower or something? I can't do nothing about this. What am I supposed to do, stick my head out the window? Put your wheels up, you're gonna hit me. Aim for the cornfield, I don't wanna die. I knew you were coming, I saw the sign. Saw a fine sign coming in here, adopt a highway. I have 3 kids, I don't need a highway. Put her in a highway orphanage, maybe a highway foster home. I don't want to find out what a teenage highway is like. Highway to hell, that's what I'm thinking, you know what I mean? But you're a nice crowd, we got some good laughers right up front, you know? See, comedians, we like the laughers, you know? They laugh out loud, their whole body shakes. Everybody stops laughing, they're still laughing, you know? We love those people, you know? Laughter's contagious. Not everybody's like that. Some people even enjoy the show. They're just not laughers. I mean, you look at you, the whole show going, very funny. I am really enjoying myself. Then laugh. The worst that come into comedy shows, they laugh like this. I'd be so embarrassed to laugh. I think I'll hold it in. Oh, thanks a lot. Makes my job real easy. The whole crowd did that. Everybody have gas about halfway through the show. Oh my God, I come out the wrong end. I'm so embarrassed. So laugh. It's a great release. I'm so glad you came out tonight. Hope you have a good time. Crying's a good release too. Laughing and crying is very similar in many ways. Nowadays, men cry. I have nothing against that. But let's face it, men don't know how to handle crying like women. My wife says things that be like, you know, Bill, I think I feel the need to cry. You never hear a guy go, you know, Steve, I kind of feel the need to cry. And when women cry, they support each other. Oh, Mary, what's the matter? They hug each other. A guy cries, we just freak out. Oh no, Joe's crying. It's not my fault, he just started crying. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm not hugging a son, I'm gonna tell you that right now. No way am I touching him while he's crying. We don't handle it so good. But I'm a happy married guy, 3 grown children, love my wife dearly. Anybody in love here tonight? Oh, good reaction, right up front too. I like that reaction. Sometimes that's a very embarrassing question. You know, sometimes there's a nice crowd like you, nice couple right up front, only one person out of the couple raising their hand. Put your hand up, pal. We are in love. And we were having a good time. Raise your hand. Sometimes I get in an argument. I kind of like to watch this, you know. I hate these perfect couples, you know. Oh, we never fight. How long have you known each other? Oh, about 6 months. You got a beauty coming up, pal. You don't mind if I watch for a few days. Fights are hard. One thing my wife does I don't like, I get all dressed, she looks at me and goes, you're not wearing that. Oh no, I just put on the ugliest stuff I could find. I'm not gonna wear this out in public or nothing, just tried to mess myself up real good. Did a heck of a job, didn't I? Nothing matches, just as I planned. I'll go change now. Thanks for the support, appreciate it. I like feeling like a 3-year-old who can't dress himself, thank you very much. The funny thing is, I never argue with her. I never go, I like this, I'm gonna wear it. So I was like, I look like a pinhead, okay, I'll go change. I'm only 60 years old, I couldn't possibly dress myself, you know, it's so difficult. Good thing I married you, I'll be going around naked for the last 30 years, but luckily I married you, you can help me. No, my wife's not the only one. People say funny things. I said, this guy, could you hurry up? The guy goes, keep your pants on. I said, you're safe. I've never been in a store I wanted service so bad, took off my clothes. And look at pal, you can look at me buck naked till I get that candy bar. Take a close look at my naked body, because I want some service and I want it now. People took off their clothes to get service. Walmart would have a lot of naked people roaming around. You know what I'm talking about? People say funny things. I was having a nice conversation with a friend of mine. He gives me, look at Bill, could I be honest with you? Oh, no, just keep lying like you've been doing. I thought it was all truth to that. I don't know. Some things are hard to figure out. You ever wonder why we eat certain animals and not other animals? I think it has to do which ones are easiest to catch. Like a cow, tip him over, he's yours. A turkey, there's a challenge, a bird that can barely fly. You don't see too much cheetah or lion meat in the supermarket. Too fast, too dangerous. We like docile animals that can't fight back. Something like boneless chicken. Pigs in a blanket, we'll take 3, they're all wrapped up, they're safe, okay. I don't know, my life is different now. The kids are grown out of the house, they're doing fine. But for some reason, new rules have emerged in my house that kind of throw me off. For instance, in my house now, if you have your shoes on, you have to do everything. Look at Bill, you already have your shoes on, you take out the trash, do the laundry, you go to food shopping, pick up I would do it myself, you already have your shoes on. So I get to sit here and watch you do everything. The second rule is if you happen to be up. Bill, you're already up. Could you give me coffee, make breakfast, caulk the bathroom? I would do it myself, you're already up. So I get to sit here and watch you do everything. So now when you come to my house, I'm sitting down with my shoes off, hoping no new rules are about to emerge that I don't know about. For instance, in my house also, there's a person named somebody that's always in trouble. Somebody's got to do something about this trash over here. Somebody's got to do something about this bathroom, you know. Okay, I'll keep looking for that guy. There's only 2 of us here, but he's got to be around somewhere. Oh, I don't know. I love my wife dearly, but we have our differences. My wife hates throwing stuff out. So her solution is every summer, Bill, let's have a yard sale. Oh. Here's my definition of a yard sale. Take all the stuff I wish we could throw away, put it on the front lawn, sit with it all day, put it back in the house. And what a wonderful day it is. But it's worth it because we made that extra $30. I hate these things. If that's not bad for why I'd like to do it with the neighbors. Let's have a multi-family yard sale. So all the neighbors bring their trash in my front lawn. We sit with the junk all day long. Then my wife buys stuff from them. We put more back in the house. I lose money and for more stuff every year. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is some of the people that come to the yard sales. These are the cheapest people on the planet. First of all, they show up at like 5:30 in the morning. You know, am I early? Yeah, it's 5:30. Well, I wanted to get it early, you know. How much is that? It's $1. I'll give you 50 cents. Just take it. Yeah, you cheap son of a gun, you can have it. You see that woman over there? When she turns her back, take the whole kit and caboodle. You're the lucky winner. You know what's weird? If it's free, they don't want it. Oh, it's free, must not be worth nothing. But that dollar iron for 50 cents, that's a hell of a deal, boy. You don't want to miss it. I don't know. You ever get this present? My relatives love this present. These boxes of assorted chocolates, kind of like Russian roulette candy. When you open it up, you go, some of this stuff's going to taste real nasty. You start to sweat because you don't know which piece it is. Let me try this one over here. Orange coconut. Who likes those ones, you know? Let me try another one now. Boy, hey, that was delicious. And then you go, what did that look like? Wasn't that a dark brown one? I think it had some ridges or something. This looks like it. There's our orange stuff again. Some people think they have a foolproof method. When no one's looking, they use their fingernail to check it out. There's the orange stuff. I know now. The real sneaky people pick it up, put their fingernail on the bottom. Pretty sly, huh? No one will know how gross you really are. Of course, my kids, they don't bother with that. They take a bite, they don't like it, put it back. There you go, Dad, you can have that one. Orange coconut with slobber, my favorite. Thanks for the thoughtfulness. I'm a family guy. I have 2 girls and a boy. They're all grown. They're all doing fine. Any parents in this crowd tonight? Oh, all the parents. Anybody got little kids? Kids under 5? Oh, right here, yeah. See, I love the people with little kids. They're always good audience members because they're just happy to be out. Where are you going? I don't know, but I am out. Aren't you going to do anything? I haven't even thought about it. Just so really glad to be out. I know that feeling. My kids are little. Sometimes the wife and I, we just sit in the car for a while. Ooh, we're out. Let the feeling wave over you. But over the years of raising my children, the teenage years were the toughest, especially with my daughters. I mean, I couldn't do anything right. Everything I did embarrassed them. Hi, how are you? I'm so embarrassed. I just said hello. I know, Dad, my friends are here. Come on. Do you have to talk to me? My father's talking to me. My friends are here. I'm going to die. My life's over. Bury me right here. He's such a jerk. I hate him. Okay, let me know when I can talk to you again. I mean, they got so self-absorbed. I used to feel like I could be laying there dying, and they look at me and go, does this mean I don't get a ride to the mall? Well, when I'm dead, you could have the car. Well, how long is it going to take? I told Debbie I'd be there in 10 minutes. Don't you ever think anybody but yourself? I'll die faster. Oh, all the stages. My daughter, my oldest, was like 6th or 7th grade. She comes home and says, Dad, I want to get contact lenses. She doesn't wear glasses. I'm not going to buy you contact lenses. You don't wear glasses. But Dad, they got this new type. They can make your eyes green. Well, get a magic marker. I'm not paying no $300. You only to color your eyes. You're not sensitive to my needs, Dad. My life's over. If they were green, I'd be all sad, you know. I'm pretty mean, I know. I always thought one of the hardest part of being a parent is the sibling rivalry. They get in these fights over things you don't know what to do. I mean, my girls, a couple years apart, they used to fight this one chair. Be like, Dad, she's got the chair. She always gets the chair. I never get the chair. It's my turn. She had the chair last week. Okay, go downstairs, tell your sister she can have the chair for 5 minutes, and then you can have the chair for 5 minutes. So I think a great solution. I'm patting myself on the back. What a great parent I am. Then you hear the child's version of what you said on the way down the stairs. Dad said you're fat and ugly. You gotta get out of the chair. Said your hair will smell like mold, you little loser. A little lost in translation. So then the other one comes up to you crying. Did you say I was fat and ugly? She's got the chair, Dad. She always gets the chair. I never get the chair. I did chair last week for the first time in 6 months. You're always on her side. Okay, let's get the chair together. Let's flip a coin to see who's the chair. I want to. It's my turn for it. If I know who's going to get the head, look, I'm going to spank you both. Spank me first. Doesn't matter what you do. They're going to fight. Finally, I realized I haven't sat in this chair in 3 years. I'm sitting in the chair. What do you think of that? Dad always sits in the chair. Don't you hate him? I hate him too. Let's go talk about it. At least they were united. I took it. You know what I mean? Yeah, my son's even grown now. Anybody have a baby at home in this crowd? Oh, right here. Congratulations. See, my son was a baby. He could do a lot of things adults couldn't do. I mean, he would throw up. Never bothered him at all. Blah. Hi, Dad. How you doing? Just threw up on you. I'm feeling great. Got some poop in my pants, too. Top of the morning to you. Let's play. When was the last time you saw an adult do those 2 things and then smile? One of those throws us for a loop. I pooped my pants. I'm going home. Oh, all stages. My son was a toddler. It was hard, too, because my son got into everything. What's this, Dad? A statue? Crash. Broke it. Sorry. Here's some crayons. I think are right on the wall. Oh, you can't do that? Sorry. You can't get mad at me because I'm too little. You can't. All you do is chase him around the house. No, don't go over there. Not the stairs. The stove. Don't touch the stove. All day long. And somebody walks in your house and they go, you know what you're going to build? Child-proof your house. Yeah. Put the kid outside. That is your only shot at it. And then they start talking. It's always exciting when they first start to talk. But from then on, I want you to buy them everything. Dad, let's go to the store and buy something. I don't have any money. No money? Go to the bank. Oh, why did I think of that? We'll go to the bank. We'll get somebody else's money. Then we can go to the jail. Won't that be a fun field trip for the family? Now, kids today think all you have to do is get it from the machine. Get it from the machine, Dad. It doesn't work that way. You got to put money in before you can take it out. That's called a deposit. And they look at you like, Get it from the machine, Dad. Don't you know they got these machines just spitting the stuff out? Give me the card, I'll show you how it works. That's what Mom does. Oh, Mom knows all the tricks. But they're all grown now. Now I'm getting older. I got a few brothers in this crowd. I like to see that. This getting older stuff is hard. Your body starts doing stuff you're not ready for, I'll tell you. For some reason, I sweat more around on my stomach than on my arms. I get these big sweat stains right here. It's disgusting. Put deodorant on your belly button. It's just weird. And then, though, as you get older, you go to the bathroom more often. I'm getting used to this. But now, every time we're out, my wife treats me like a 2-year-old. Bill, do you have to use the restroom? No, I think I'm okay. Are you sure? Don't you think you should try? Yeah, I better try. I'm old. And people talk to you different. I mean, they say things like, you're not as young as you used to be. Neither are you. Nobody is. Why do I have to listen to this all of a sudden? Here's another one like, you're getting up there. You're getting up there. I'm getting up where? Where am I getting? Closer to death? Great, thanks for bringing that up. Made my day. My wife uses the age thing now. Whenever we go buy a big item, like a couch or a bed, Bill, we have to get a good one. It's probably the last one we're ever gonna buy. Great. That makes me want to go. The whole time we're out, I feel like dead man shopping. Why don't we get a real cheap one so I can live longer? How's that? I don't know, I have a different life now. When I'm home, the kids are out of the house, I try to do household tasks. I'm not good at it. I mean, my attitude now, if something breaks, we live with it that way. It's broke, honey. We don't have that anymore. Unless you can fix it, just forget about it, because I haven't got a clue. I mean, the worst is the winter. Someone always comes over to my house with these tips of things I'm supposed to do to conserve on energy. Well, Bill, why don't you caulk around here? Why don't you caulk this? Why don't you caulk your mouth? I hate caulking anything. I hate the word caulking. You ever try to use one of those caulking guns? You better be ready to caulk the neighborhood, because they do not turn off. I'll see you in a few days, honey. I'm going caulking. It's 4 in the morning. My name's Bill. Mind if I caulk your windows? I've been caulking for 3 days. I can't get this sucker off. You got a bathtub? Maybe I could help you there. It's coming pretty fast. Release handle and flow will cease. Yeah, release handle and watch the stuff get all over your rug. Fine print. Laundry. I do the laundry. It doesn't matter what the heck I do. I'm always missing socks. I'm telling you, socks are a special type of clothing. The minute you turn your back, they hop out of the washing machine. Bill's gone. I'm going over to Joe's house. I know that's true. Not only am I missing socks, I open up my drawer. I got socks there I never saw before. Where the heck did this 12-foot long silk sock come from? I never bought a silk sock in my life. But you never throw it away, do you? Stick it back in the drawer. Because you never know when another 12-foot long silk sock. Walk right over, hop in a drawer, you got a match. Another household task I hate to do, fill ice cube trays. It's aggravating. You go to get a drink or a Coke, you take it out, 1 ice cube. Oh no. You don't want to slide it back in with no ice cubes, you feel too guilty. So you go over to the sink, you put some water in, and then between the sink and the refrigerator, I contract a muscle disease. Oh my God. When did the Parkinson's kick in? Ice cube's about 1 millimeter thin. Someone's got to defrost the freezer, honey. It's all wet. I don't know how it happened. Hey, Provo, you have been a wonderful crowd to work for. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my God, that was so funny. Oh, for more, check out the Dryball app.